Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. So finally I have started rolling out open beta of Nothing OS 3.0 based on Android 15. So in this video we'll talk about every change what Nothing OS 3.0 open beta brings on the table for Nothing phones. So now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have my Nothing Phone 2a which I've already updated to the latest version of Nothing OS 3.0. Here you can see it says Nothing OS 3.0. You can see the build number is 2135 and it comes with 5th September 2024 security patch. If you have other Nothing phones, here you can see when your Nothing phone will get open beta. Nothing Phone 2 will be getting in the month of November, followed by Nothing Phone 1, Nothing Phone 2a Plus and CMF Phone 1. These devices will be getting in the month of December. Now talking about the installation process, this update you won't receive it directly in the about section. So you need to download an application. I'll provide that APK link in the description below. So here is that application. You just have to download this APK file. Once downloaded, allow all the necessary permissions and install it. After installing it, you have to go to settings, system. Towards the bottom side, you'll see a new option called update to beta version. Tapping on it, and from here you need to check for new beta build. I've already updated. That's the reason I'm getting this error. But if you guys are already on Nothing OS 2.6, you should see an OTA update. This way you can install. And now before talking about all the changes guys, if you are new to this channel and if you find our content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. One thing which I did not like, and that's the removal of boot animation, which was previously available on closed beta. If you guys have been following us, we have already done few videos on Nothing OS 3.0. In that we had a new boot animation, but that has been removed from the open beta build. You guys let us know, did you guys like the previous boot animation of Nothing OS 3.0 or the current one? One thing which I would like to appreciate on Nothing OS 3.0, and that's the UI speed. You consider anything like animation, everything looks improved a lot along with the camera app opening speed. So Nothing have really worked hard on optimizing the Nothing OS 3.0. Initially once you install, you might find some jitters, but later on, after a few minutes your device will be a lot stable. And the UI is now super fast. And two things which I did not find on Nothing OS 3.0, one of them is the new dotted animation. Whenever you connect your device to charger, that's not added. And secondly, Nothing Gallery is also not present on first open beta. And now let's talk about the changes, starting off from the lock screen. So the first change what you'll notice on the lock screen is layered to the fingerprint animation. Now we have this dotted animation whenever you touch the fingerprint sensor. And another change on the lock screen is layered to the keypad. Now we don't have those circular shapes around the numbers, and also they have removed the dotted font. It's not only on the lock screen, they have removed the dotted font from a lot many places. Like if you consider the settings page or subsettings page. And now if you long press on the lock screen, you get an option to customize the lock screen. I'll just unlock the device once, where you have in total 5 clock styles available. One of them is towards the left hand side and all other clock styles are the centered one. So according to your requirement, you can choose any of the clock style. And later on, they have also given an option to expand the widget area. So soon you enable this, you can see you have more options to add the widgets. But remember, the clock size will be decreased. If I just tap on the done, and now I'll show you guys on the lock screen, this is how the clock style will look. Either you can use the expanded widget area or the different clock styles. So at once you can only use one of them. Because if you have enabled the expanded widget area, you don't have any option to customize or change the clock styles. Towards the bottom side, we get to see a pop-up menu. Soon you tap on the shortcut icon. And from here you can change the wallpapers. Now the wallpaper layout have got redesigned. Slight changes are there, but nothing major here. So these are the changes what they have done on the lock screen. Now let's talk about other changes. And currently they have also not added the option to share the widgets. Mostly that will be coming with the upcoming updates or the stable release. Another change what you'll see, and that's in the quick setting tiles. So now we are done with that black quick setting tiles on the notification panel, even if you have enabled the light theme. Also there are new toggles. One of them is for the ringing modes. So using this tile you can change the ringing modes from silent, vibration to ringing. They have also added a dedicated tile for the glyph light. After that, another major change what you'll see, that's in the brightness slider. Now we have a thicker brightness slider, and it also has the option to enable or disable auto brightness. Just by tapping on this icon, you'll be able to enable or disable the auto brightness. And they have also given an option to resize the quick setting tiles, where you can choose between 3 shapes, the circular one, the expanded version of that, and the square one. And you get a nice layout. Soon you'll long press on any of the quick setting tile, you can see a square shaped box with different columns. And if by chance you have messed up with the quick setting tiles and you don't like the layout, you can just tap on this reset icon and you can get back the stock layout. Also, if you go to widgets section now, you have 2 different sections here. The main page consists of nothing widgets and with completely redesigned tiles. You can see now we have square shaped tiles for almost every nothing widget. Swiping towards the right hand side, you will get the normal widgets. So nice to see a dedicated section for nothing widgets. You also have an option to search a particular widget. If you want to customize the lock screen clock, that can also be done from the customization section. just selecting the lock screen tab, and from here you can make changes in the clock styles too. And now let's talk about the changes what they have done in the app drawer. So by default you'll get this app drawer. Tapping on these three dots you get an option of Smart App Drawer, which is still in beta phase, where you have few options like show suggested applications, swipe up to start the search, and hide app icons. So if I select the Smart App Drawer, this is how it looks, and it's an AI powered based app drawer which automatically categorizes your apps into folders. You can see for utilities we have these applications. For entertainment I have applications like YouTube, YouTube Music, and for multimedia I have this photos application and the camera application. So as I said, you also have an option to quick search. If you enable this feature, swipe up to search. So whenever you open the app drawer, the keyboard will pop up and you can do a quick search for the application. And if you're using the basic app drawer, I mean the default one, now here they have added an option which lets you pin the application on the top side. So here you can see we have some suggested applications, but if you long press on any of the application, towards the right hand side you can see there's an icon that will let you pin the application. So tapping on it, you can see we have the pinned application. AI suggested applications will remain on the top and the applications which you pin will be beneath that. And I think there's no limit. You can pin how many ever applications you want. For the AI suggestions, we have a different section, followed by the apps you have pinned, that has a different section, and other app drawer has a completely different section. As for the changelogs, Nothing also claims to improve the camera performance, but that will be including in our in-depth review video, like how we generally do with other devices. So stay tuned for it. Within 2-3 days, I'll be dropping an in-depth review of Nothing OS 3.0. In the pop-up view also they have done some changes wherein you can pin the applications on the screen edge just by tapping on this icon. You can see the pop-up application goes towards the right side of the screen and you have a small icon. Tapping on it, the application will again open in the pop-up view. And in the settings page also you can see a completely redesigned settings page where you have different sections for things like network, customization and other things. And I've been already saying that this new revamped setting page look a lot better compared to the previous one. And one more thing, what they did mention in their Nothing OS 3.0 video, that they will be coming with the dot animation support in the weather application. That has also not been added on this first open beta. And now let's talk about some of the stock Android features what they have added. One of them is related to screen recording. So now we have the ability to record the partial screen, I mean for a single application. So here if you tap on this icon, you get two options, entire screen and a single app. So if I want to record the screen of a single app, I'll select that option, tap on start, I'll get a pop-up. And for example, I have this weather application. If I tap on weather application, the screen recording will automatically start. And here I think there's a bug. Generally how it works, like for example, if you close the application, the screen recording should stop. But here you can see the screen recording is still on, but it's just a bug of the screen recording. Other than the weather application screen, nothing gets recorded. So you can see we have already closed the weather application and the timing is still on. If I tap on stop and later on I open that screen recording, you'll see that the screen is only recorded of the weather application. So it's a minor bug which is present on Nothing OS 3.0, which is related to the screen recording timing. And the next stock Android 15 feature is this app archive, which lets you free up storage space without removing the app or data from your device. So you just have to tap on the archive. This is how the application will look in the app drawer. Tapping on it, the application will be again downloaded and your data won't be affected. So this way you can save some storage on your device. And the last Android 15 feature what they have added, that's in the special features, system, device diagnose. And here you can check out the component health by performing manual tests for the display and even the touchscreen. After that you have options like component status, where you can find out the status like battery, the charging cycles and the battery health. Later on you have the option to check the storage status, and then we also have an evaluation mode. So from here you can evaluate your device or someone else's device if they are facing any kind of issues. From here you can run the diagnosis test that will be validated by another device. So guys, these were all the changes of Nothing OS 3.0 open beta. If I discover more features, I'll keep you guys posted. If you guys have any kind of questions, let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.